Here are some tips that I have in mediation. The first tip is that you want to show up in good faith. That is actually one of the requirements of mediation and the court, that you show up and you mediate in good faith. A lot of people ask me what mediating in good faith actually means. And what I think is it means that you show up and for whatever time you're mediating, whether that's 2 hours, 4 hours, or even a full day, that you really are present during the mediation and that you genuinely, at least initially, listen to what the other party has to say, and that there is some meaningful exchange back and forth between the two parties. At that point, if you still feel like mediation is not successful, then you can say that you had a good faith mediation and you can end the mediation, but you have fulfilled the requirement of actually having a good faith mediation. A second tip for preparing for mediation is to make sure that the attorney that you are assigned to for mediation has a meeting with you ahead of time and actually discusses with you what your goals are for mediation. That way, you have a clear game plan and a strategy. You want to make sure that you are clear with the attorney about what it is that you're hoping to achieve from the mediation. If the lawyer doesn't know what you're hoping to achieve, then the lawyer can't work towards that goal. A third recommendation that I have for mediation is that you have, by the time you go into mediation, a good rapport with your lawyer, that you trust your lawyer and that you believe that your lawyer is actually advocating on your behalf. If you don't feel that sense of connection and trust with your lawyer prior to going into mediation, it will almost assuredly mean that mediation itself won't be successful because you won't have the confidence in your lawyer's advice during the mediation. So if you don't feel comfortable with your lawyer, I suggest that you try to work towards that prior to mediation.